Hello, welcome, hi everyone, to another beautiful reading here on Miracle Tarot. Today's reading is all about your creative gifts that you are blessed with, okay? They are unique to you, they are your superpowers. We're gonna learn all about them and how you can use them, make them better. Whatever happens, I'm not sure quite yet exactly what messages we're going to get out of this reading, but we will get some guidance for sure. So today's reading is a simple pick a card. You have 4 piles in front of you, but before you pick a pile, I want to remind you that this is a general reading, so some things may not resonate. Use your intuition to figure out what, resonates with your specific situation. And of course, keep an open mind. And with that being said, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's my pleasure. I would love to make a little community with you guys. And of course, well, I have other links. I have more of my work. You can find out all about me and the things that I do. There's links in my bio. There's links in the description. So thank you very much in advance. And I will see you in your reading. Thank you. Hello, welcome, hi, pile 1. So you picked this little crystal right here. Let's jump into your reading and see what kind of creative gifts that you have. So I'm gonna start with these cards over here. Okay, so you have you express yourself, builder, environmentalist, and time to decide. And your other cards are Truth and the High Priestess. Okay. So, wait, let me just put them in a way so you can see it better. Okay. Well, what I'm seeing for you guys, your creative gifts are very, how can I say this? I feel like you may have gifts that are very ancient in the way that maybe your ancestors have developed or something from your past life, because I'm seeing like there's something from the past that is continuing in your creative endeavors, your creative interests, your creativity, whatever it is. You are someone with a lot of ambition. You have big visions for yourself for the future. You might have Aquarius placements, because I'm seeing like these big visions for the future of humanity and society, the progress. You may be someone who's working in something like architecture or anything related with society as a whole. And I'm seeing that with environmentalists, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are very, very close to the earth spirits. You may be making art about climate change. You may be an activist for climate change, or you may be very concerned about the planet's health or just its resources, its inhabitants, whether it's animals or plants, the soil, water, the air. I'm seeing you as someone who's very connected to these I don't want to say spirits, but I feel like I should, like, yeah, you're very much connected to the spirits of the earth. That's crazy. I was talking about you're connected to the spirits of the earth, and the candle just, it went brighter. So I guess they're here with you. I think you definitely have a voice that should be heard. You're very important and more than you could ever imagine. The High Priestess tells me that you see beyond the veil. You see beyond the physical world. You can create while having this sixth sense inside of you. You can express things that people can't see. You may be very close to a specific religion or spirituality, and you are expressing what you're seeing. For example, if you can, do astral projection, and you can go on astral travels. You could make art related to that. But I'm seeing you as a visionary, someone with a lot of ambition, big plans. You want the world to change. You want the planet to heal. Your words matter. You may be someone who wants to build a community. So whether that's like in your neighborhood, or you want to build an online community, or you want to build a worldwide community, I see that for some of you guys, you may be like, there's these things that are like eco villages, for example. You may be really, really close to that, and you have this drive and all of these creative projects and passions. You may be really good with your hands, so you want to put that to good use and create communities that are all about being together, living in harmony with the earth. But I feel like you're very unique. I'm definitely sensing like Aquarius placements, big major Aquarius placements. But I'm really interested in the cards Time to Decide and Truth. For a lot of you guys, you may have a fear of being seen as weird, for example, or seen by other people, and you're like, I don't want others to talk badly about my work. Or maybe you're afraid that some people may not understand you because in the past you were like kind of a black sheep. But what I have to say to you is that there are all kinds of people on this planet alone, and there's always someone who understands you. There's always someone who has a similar vision, similar values, interests. So don't be afraid. But I feel like your work is very important, and especially in this era of change. I'm filming this in 2023, and you know, the world is going through a lot of changes and a lot of things. Like, it's happening. A lot is happening. Okay, we're busy, booked and busy in 2023. And the past few years have been also a lot of events have happened. We're going through a lot of change. Oh, and if I'm not wrong, maybe I'm mistaken, so definitely look that up. But I think we're also in the age of Aquarius. So you could definitely have a soul contract of like bringing change, like big changes. Yeah, in this era. Okay. But yeah, there's something shifting inside of you, and that shift is really important because like you're going to change a lot of things around you. I'm seeing also maybe working with technology. You may be like very good with computers, engines, machines. That's what I'm seeing for you. That's your creative gifts. But I feel like this reading, like specifically for Padawan, I feel like this is so much less about creative gifts, like being an artist or whatever. I feel like this is your soul's mission. You have all of those gifts, and I think you know them. You know exactly what kind of gifts you have. You just have to use them in a way that impacts people. I'm going to take your tarot cards because I'm really curious, like, what do they have to say? So you have Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. In this deck is called the Awakening. And then you have, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing that a lot of you guys, your gifts, they bring, look at, like, she's surrounded by nature. There's like all of these flowers, this butterfly. Yeah, a lot of you guys probably work very closely to like the environment, animals, conservation of certain habitats. It's hard to talk right now. I think that a lot of you guys underestimate the power of your voice and your words. But yeah, okay, let's get into your tarot cards. You have a lot of potential, and what Spirit is advising you to do is use all of that potential. You have big goals, big dreams, big ambitions, big responsibilities. We're not going to lie about that. The more power you have, the more work comes with it. And you have a lot of responsibility. It can be scary to carry all of this weight on your shoulders, but it's so worth it, and you're capable. I really believe, pal number one, that whatever is on your path, like, you can handle because it's on your path, right? But I'm seeing for a lot of you guys that this gift that you have, this vision, maybe you communicate a lot with nature, you have a good intuition, this creative gift that you have to express all of this, to express. That's the gift, expressing, building, inspiring people, bringing change. You're a truth holder. You're a teacher, probably, a mentor. You're a lot of things that you don't realize just yet. And that's normal. I mean, that's why we progress in our paths, right? Because, like, we can't just know everything right from the bat. But you're going to be so supported. You're going to have so much success. So whatever hardships you need to go through on this journey, like, know that it's worth it and you will be supported. Spirit is like, I've got your back, like, in every possible way. And of course, you have this little card here. I feel like a lot of you guys may feel a little bit stuck, or you're like in action, like you're not moving forward. And I feel like you're being called to do that. Like, move forward, please. A lot of you guys are meant to also guide other people through your work. You're guiding other people to see your vision. So for example, I'm going to take the same example with climate change. For example, if you're an artist and you express hardships and things related to climate change, you may help a lot of people to see the reality of things and, like, find solutions, create a new lifestyle that is really fitting for this new age, this new era we're entering, you know? And with the Ace of Wands, I'm seeing, like, there's so many possibilities right there, all in your face. There's a lot of ideas, inspiration that if you don't already have is coming your way. And I feel like that's also something that you're gifted with, like, ideas. You may have a lot of ideas and a lot of drive, a lot of passion. But of course, people with big ambitions, big dreams, big goals, they always have a lot of passion and a lot of drive, because you need that. You maybe have some Sagittarius placements too. I'm seeing that. Sagittarius, Aquarius. I'm seeing a little bit of Aries, not gonna lie. Virgo, perhaps. But of course, this is not, relevant. It is, if it is relevant to your situation, then take what I'm saying. If it's not, then leave it. I'm just saying, like, you may have those placements, and maybe if you have those placements, check where they are in your chart. This could really help you understand your gifts and how to use them. Or maybe people with these placements will help you out, support you. Maybe these placements are for seasons in your life that will really be key to the changes that you're going to bring or go through personally. But that's what I'm seeing, and a lot of wow, you're an inspiration. Your gift is just to express yourself. You don't even have to overdo it, If you love to express yourself through painting, through writing, through, it could be music, through literally anything, like, expressing yourself is your greatest gift, because you have a vision that is so unique. you have a vision that is so true to yourself, and it's very aligned with what's going on in the world. Like, and I'm seeing butterflies again. You're bringing change. You're bringing new things to this planet, to these people, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing. And once again, I wanted to say, like, if you communicate with your ancestors or spirit guides, people from your past lives, maybe, I feel like there's something in there, like, that you should definitely explore. So I think that's all that I'm seeing for you, Pal One. Like, that was so straight to the point. That was so beautiful. Like, amazing energy, amazing gifts. You're so blessed, and I understand that it may be a scary path or things are not going as you expected. There's a lot of hardships, but don't give up, because like the world needs you. The world needs you to express yourself. They need your vision. I see that a lot of beings count on your voice. If you're an activist, especially, like, or if you have like dreams to help other people, Spirit is telling you your greatest gift is expressing yourself. And it's an amazing gift. Let me tell you, it's an amazing gift. Okay, so that's it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, Pile One. You're amazing. And please check out my other links, my work. If you enjoyed this reading, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I would love to make a community with you guys, and especially you, Pile One. Like, you're totally the type of people that I love talking with, being with. You're so inspiring. So I'll see you in another video. Please take care of yourself and go change the world. Go change the world. Hello, welcome, Pile 2. You picked this beautiful little green crystal. Very cute, very pretty. And yeah, so let's jump into your reading. I'm going to take your oracle cards first, and then your tarot. So let's start. You have Send Love, the Horse, Fear, Healer, Heart's Desires, and Nutrition. Okay. What I'm seeing for you, Pile 2, honestly, you are probably a light worker. Not gonna lie, you may be an empath. You may be very sensitive. You may be aligned a lot with like your heart, your intuition. Yeah, I'm really sensing like light worker or something like that. For Pile 1, I had a candle right here, and it was like super fiery, but it literally went out the second that I stopped filming for Pile 1. So for you, I picked some incense, and I'm like, oh, maybe that means that this file is a little bit more chill and more like air, like, ooh, I don't know how to express it. Like, you're more chill, you're more like out there, you know. Some people may think that you're a lot like in your head or something. I don't know. This is so random, it's funny. But what I'm seeing for you, Pile 2, is that, and your green stone, the heart chakra is green. Okay, well, what I'm seeing for you is that you definitely have creative gifts that are related to healing others. Like, your blessings are literally helping others. Your creativity, whether it's through writing, or you could literally, like, creative gifts, I believe, is also like, it could literally be related to energy work. Like, for example, if you make gem, how can I say it? Like, with gemstones, you make necklaces and bracelets with healing intentions and crystals for people. Like, That's what I mean. I feel like you have gifts for helping others, but also you have so much passion and ideas. And the two, they merge together. They merge together. And with nutrition, very interesting. Some of you guys could be very interested in more natural approaches to healing and medicine. So you may be closer with like herbalism, Reiki, and I believe those are still creative gifts too. Like creative gifts are not just painting, writing, modeling, acting. Of course, like that's what we think about when we think about creativity. But creativity is in our everyday life, you know? It's in our everyday life. Everyone can be creative. Everyone can be an artist. And I see that your art comes directly from your heart, and it brings so much comfort and light and love and healing to other people. However you choose to express this love, it's communicated to others. It helps them so much. And with nutrition, I'm seeing that too. Like, you could be a cook, you could maybe have like a YouTube channel where you show your recipes, you could be a nutritionist, you could be into maybe more Ayurvedic practices. It's up to you. But what I mean is that this work that you're doing to help other people with their bodies or like with food, it comes from your heart, and it really helps them. It really helps them. And I think that people know that about you. People know that about you. They know that you are a healer, and they come to you for exactly that. But I think that an advice that you're getting right now is that you should be careful who you are helping out. Of course, everyone deserves to be helped out, and especially for you, Pile, too. Like, you want to help everyone, you want to love everyone, but you need to be careful, because not everyone, I'm not gonna say deserves, because like that's kind of rude saying not everyone deserves the love and the healing. Not everyone has good intentions. Sometimes, and it may be a bit of a dark imagery, but sometimes picture yourself as you're trying to help someone who's drowning, and you reach for their hand, but instead of taking them out, you're drowning with them. They're taking you to the depths of the water. You have to be careful of that sort of person. And I believe that Spirit is trying to help you through this. Like, this could definitely be a life path, or at least something that is really important for your soul, because like, you're supported, you're loved through all of this process. You're not alone, you know. But that is what I'm seeing with you. For a lot of you guys, food could be really important if you're really good with. It could be even like photography, taking pictures of food, you know. Those are your gifts. You're such a beautiful, radiant soul full of love, and you're here to spread this light. And I would not be surprised if you were all about the organic life, you know what I mean? Those are your gifts, and people, they know that. They're coming to you for this. Ooh, the Empress for your tarot card. A lot of feminine energy. You have this like motherly energy about you, and it doesn't matter what your gender identity is. Like, it's just a vibe, you know. You have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Hermit. Oh my gosh. If you didn't check out Pile 1 already, I would advise to maybe check out Pile 1, because like, your energy is very different from Pile 1, but I feel like you have very similar interests. Or like, I would really not be surprised if some of you guys picked Pile 2, but then like, if you shared my video to a friend or something, they picked Pile 1, because you guys are literally so similar. I mean, I feel like you're all about nature too. Like, Pile 1 was all about bringing changes and like society, like these big things, and like, you're also about those kind of things. With the breakthrough, you're here to help people, but in a gentle way. And I do see you guys, like, I would not be surprised if your dream is like to live in a little cottage and have a garden and like live with your besties and grow food together and like maybe start a little shop, a little business related to your products that you're growing and making little, you know, stuff like that. I would not be surprised. If that's your dream, pile number 2, I am not surprised, and I get it. I feel it too. Okay. But no, you have definitely a lot of beautiful healing powers, and the way that you express these ideas, this creative side of you, it helps people. With the Empress, I'm really seeing like you're spreading love, abundance. You're taking care of others, you're taking care of yourself. Like, you have such a soft, beautiful energy. But with that soft, beautiful energy, like, I see you changing people's lives, maybe even changing the world around you. If, for example, you're very known in your town, you're changing this town, you know? You're like the local good witch. That's what I'm seeing, and like, I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, Spirit is advising you to beware of like bad people, bad thoughts, bad things, to beware of like negative energy, and to spend a lot of time like focusing on yourself. You may be someone who would really benefit from meditation, deep breathing, solitary activities, going out in nature, meditating in nature, for example. I'm really seeing that for you. Like, it could really help you. But I feel like you also help people, like your gifts, the gifts that you have, how can I say this? Your creativity, the way that you can help others like no one else can. You're making them discover new things about themselves, new things about the world. You're reassuring them, comforting them. They don't fear anything anymore. When they're with you, they feel so powerful. You help them overcome old demons from the past that no one else could have helped them, I want to say beat, but like get rid of or whatever. I'm so curious. I want to get more cards, which is weird because like for the other pile, I didn't have this feeling, but for you, I do. I really do. You literally have the Chariot. If you're the one who's afraid to move forward with this lifestyle, to move into those big projects, you're afraid to use your creativity, to use your healing gifts, Spirit is like, nah, just do it. Just do it. If you're afraid to be surrounded by the wrong crowd, like, look at this. It's literally like, we're coming, pal 2, we're coming, we're here. We want to be with you. I'm definitely sensing like a lot of similarities with pile 1, so if you want to check that one out. Ooh. A lot of people amongst you guys in pile 2, you may be interested in like some ancestral knowledge or like ancient teachings. Okay, another card. 6 of Cups. I was gonna say last one, but I'm gonna get another one. And Justice. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck is the Sun. Listen, pile 2, sorry. Again, pile 1, pile 2. You should definitely check out pile 1. You're here to bring balance to this world. You're here to spread joy, love. You're here to end conflicts. You're here to maybe even teach people how to love. There's just so much love. Your work is bringing so much joy and optimism, and maybe even like you're helping people to heal their inner child, change your life. You may be a coach. Ooh, you could be a well-being coach. I do see that for you. Maybe you're like a couple therapist. But I'm seeing that for you. I'm really seeing that's your gift. Like, you're so blessed. And this abundance that you cultivate within your heart, your beautiful heart, pile 2. You have to spread it out. Spread it out. And if you're struggling, just ask for help. Help will always be on its way. Always. Okay? Don't give into the like, oh, this world is ugly and horrible and all of these things are happening. Like, don't give it to that. That's your mind tricking you. And you, especially pile 2, you need to stay away from those kind of things because you're a healer. You're a lover. You may be a poet, an artist, but I do see you helping people. I do see you doing that. You may be very close to charity too, like you may be very dedicated to creating a safe space. And that's all good. That's all very good. But what I'm hearing for you, pile 2, right now, I just heard that, like, start by cultivating these things within. And make sure that, all of this beautiful energy is very strong. Like, before you go spreading it out in the world, giving it to others, make sure that it is not only spread into your heart, but fully grown and developed. Like, before planting these seeds, make sure you have a full garden growing inside of you. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to say. I hope you understand. I'm sorry if you don't. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, take care of yourself. This is very important advice for you. Take care of yourself. The world will always take care of you. Okay? I'm out here freaking hitting the table. I want you to understand. The world will always take care of you. Do not be afraid. Literally, fear. Do not be afraid. Look at the sun. It's shining on you. It's shining on you. You have a bright future. I have nothing else to say. Like, you're beautiful, you have a beautiful soul, and you have a very bright future and amazing gifts, and you should use them. Okay? So that's all that I'm seeing for you, pile 2. It was such a pleasure reading for you. And of course, please, if you enjoyed my reading, I would love if you would spread the love. That's what you do. So liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, I would really appreciate it. If you enjoy my work, I have more links in the description and my bio. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So please take care of yourself. That's what we said. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye-bye, and thank you so much. Hello, welcome, hi, pile 3. So you have picked such a beautiful, a little, like, stone, I guess. It's very cute. It's all shiny. It's purplish. It's very cute. So let's get into your reading. So I'll start with your oracle cards, and then we'll do tarot. And let me tell you, the 2 other piles, they were so cute, so I can't wait to do your pile. First of all, you have freedom, flowers, ooh, music, options, forgiveness, birth and rebirth. Okay, so let's dive into your gifts, your blessings, creative gifts. Definitely one thing that I'm seeing is that you're such a free soul. You may be someone who travels a lot, or you're not bound by society's rules or expectations. That's what I'm seeing for you. Like, you're out there living your life, and that requires a lot of creativity, pile number 3, because, like, living by your own rules, like, no one else, has really done what you're doing. You're just making it up as you go, and, like, that's very creative. That's a good blessing to have. That's very inspiring. Music, flowers. A lot of you guys, I don't know why, it's such a specific thing, but I'm seeing, like, romantic. You may be such a romantic person. You may be, like, a lover, love type of person. But I don't know, I'm just seeing, like, or maybe you just have a big heart and you're like, oh, I love everyone, I love this planet, I love people, I love this, I love that. Like, you have so much love in your heart. You seem like a very optimistic and full of energy type of person. So much fun, you know? But yeah, one of your many amazing creative gifts, because I'm seeing options, like some of you guys could be multi-talented, like you are a little prodigy, maybe even, like you have a lot of cards up your sleeve, you know? That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. I think maybe it's hard for you to be like, oh, what are my creative gifts? I have so many things that I'm good at or that I enjoy. Well, yeah, exactly. That's your gift. Like, a lot of things. You're like a jack of all trades. And if you guys are like, that's not really me for now, just being interested in many things, it shows me like you're a jack of all trades. And that's very cool. Personally, I am sort of one, and I think it's very cool. Like, you can learn anything, right? But yeah, music, flowers, a lot of you guys could be working with plants. You could enjoy, like, outdoors, like, I don't know how it's called in English. In French, it's paysagement. It's like, you're decorating outside, and you're like, oh, we're gonna plant a flower bed here, we're gonna do a little path there. You could be really interested in decor, interior decor, outdoors. You could love a good makeover, honestly. I'm seeing that for you. Music, flowers. You could totally be, how can I say this? A person who's very colorful. And that's what people love about you, how colorful you are. But if not, then maybe your soul is very colorful, or your work is very colorful. I mean, you know, working with flowers. But yeah, I'm seeing that for you. I'm seeing a lot of nature. Once again. All of the piles had like nature elements. So I feel like I'm definitely talking to earth angels here. I'm definitely talking to earth angels. A lot of you guys could be gardeners. And I'm seeing that. Now, let's get into these cards, because, like, birth and rebirth, forgiveness. What is that even supposed to mean, right? And they're literally, that's 49 and 50. There's a continuation. I'm struggling with my words today. So, pile number 3. I think one of the most amazing gifts that you have is the power to reinvent yourself. And if you're like, what on earth are you talking about? That's because you have to reinvent yourself. Okay, you may be someone who's like very like water, like you can take any shape, and not in a way like you're masking, you're pretending to be someone else. Like literally, you can be someone who's multifaceted. Like you're like a chameleon in a way, and that's one of your gifts. You're very unique. Very unique. You're awesome. You're very awesome. But yeah, the ability to reinvent yourself, the ability to build yourself up. But what I'm seeing is that with forgiveness, I feel like Spirit is telling you that, especially if you have a more specific life that is more unique, more like less known of, less popular. I don't know how to say that, but you know what I mean. I think you need to understand that not everyone will understand. Okay, not everyone will get it. Not everyone is meant to walk on your path. Not everyone is meant to join you, and it may be very frustrating, and it may be very mad personally when I realize that not everyone will follow me in my new endeavors. So I understand the feeling, but you have to forgive these people. You don't have to be mad at them. It's just the way that it is. And like, it's gonna make more room for other new amazing people that also have similar values, similar visions. You have to understand that not everyone understands, and that's okay. It's definitely something about being unique, right? In this society, when you stand out, sometimes you stand alone, and that's okay. But also, that's one of your gifts, being so unique. You have the sun. Ooh, I'm very excited. Just the sun. That's what I mean. Like, you're such an optimistic and cool person. Like, your energy is so high, and no one can be the sun, right? No one can be like the sun. The sun is the sun. It's shining. It's out there. That's you. And then we have ego. So I'm just gonna say, don't get too much in your head about that. Stay humble. Stay nice to other people. Okay, pal number 3. You're all shiny. That's the crystals, the rock you picked. I don't know how to say it, the gem. I'm not sure the word, but like, that's what you picked. And listen, you are very shiny, very unique, but don't let it get to your head. Stay humble, stay loving, stay kind. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, you may be also like an inspiration. Some of you guys could really want to do like vlogs or have a YouTube channel or like just be on social media and showcase your life, and like it will really inspire others, or at least like they'll find it very interesting, very cool. You're a very interesting person. I feel like you definitely have a gift for like seeing things in a different way. You're creative, but everything about you is creative because you're not like everyone else. And you have to figure out on your own sometimes, and that's okay. You may be a lot like battling some past feelings about feeling the need to fit in, because this man is wearing a mask. Or this could be you right now, like, you know what you want, you know, like, you're different and all of these things, but you're still not living in your true potential. You're not shining all of your light, okay? And that's literally what Spirit is saying. Like, don't be afraid. The right people, the right things, they will come to you. Like, look at him. He's shining. He's on top of the world. He's doing amazing. But to get there, you know, you have to let go of the mask. Stand in your most beautiful, authentic self. Like, look at this guy. He has like such a radiant aura around him, but he's wearing a mask. And what I'm seeing with the 3 of Cups is that a lot of people are actually interested in you. A lot of people love your work. A lot of people, they love you. They love your energy. They love your vision. They love the way you do things, the way you talk, the way you walk. And if they don't already, they're gonna love it once you let go of that mask. So you're not alone. You're not alone. And look at them. They're all carrying little hearts. It's giving me, again, like, if you want to be on social media, it's giving me like the vibes of likes. Like, you have a lot of social media influence, or like a lot of people that are following your page and they love your stuff. So I'm seeing like a lot of likes or whatever. But that's what I'm seeing for you. Like, pile 3. There's so much happiness. I think that's also something about you. You make me happy, and I feel like you may make others feel very happy. And that's also the vibe that is giving me. Flowers, music, that's all things that are related to joy, in my opinion. Celebration. You may be like a that's the hard word. Coordinator for events, weddings, parties, whatever it is. But you definitely have a lot of energy. I can't say it the other way. Like, you're vibrant. You may be the sort of people that once you start doing something you love, you can't stop. Can't stop. You're like, I've been doing this for 8 hours. Stop. You're very interesting. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, genuinely, you're very interesting. And I feel like you're going to bring a lot of change to your own personal life. You're going to go through a lot of change. But that's the beauty of it all, right? Your talent to rebuild, reinvent yourself right here. That was so straight to the point. Like, if a lot of you guys have been doubting and you've been like, Spirit, give me a sign, this is your sign. It's very straight to the point. It's very clear. In the bottom of the deck of the tarot card was the sun. You may be you may need to follow a little bit of your inner child passions. And you know, when you're a kid, you're not really afraid to be yourself because you're just a kid, so you didn't experience judgment yet. You didn't experience like shame and all of these things. You're just like, hey, I'm just myself. And you need to go back to that. For a lot of you guys, I do feel like you may need to do a little bit of inner child work, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I feel a lot of Leo energy, Cancer energy. I'm seeing also Taurus. The way you express yourself, you're very special. You definitely have a place in this world. You belong. If you were afraid of not belonging, you definitely belong. And you're very, very much appreciated. So that was my reading for you guys. And speaking of appreciating, well, I would really appreciate that you would like, comment, subscribe, or share this video because it helps me out a lot and I would really appreciate it. I appreciate you already. You have such amazing energy, pile 3, but that's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and yes, if you love my work, I have many other things that I'm doing, so please check out my links either in my bio or in my description. And listen, just be yourself, pile 3. Be yourself and see all of the blessings coming in, okay? All of them, they're gonna come in once you let go of that mask right here. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, welcome, pile 3. You have chosen such a cute, it looks like a little egg, doesn't it? And it's so shiny. I feel like right off the bat, I feel like a lot of you guys are very beautiful. Like, you're very, very beautiful. Could be in your energy, physical appearance, whatever, or both, honestly. But you're very beautiful. You're welcome, you're welcome. So let's get into your little creative gifts. You have sensitivity, ooh, author, writing. Okay, this is so specific. Okay, the goblin, the water fairy, and you have nature. Once again, all of the piles had something related to nature. So what I'm gonna say is, I believe you are an earth angel. I believe I've attracted a lot of earth angels on my channel or in my readings. It doesn't matter. I believe that's who I'm talking with, so I'm just gonna say it. I believe you're an earth angel, okay? If you're listening to this, that's what I think. So, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about the little egg here. I feel like it's very interesting. A lot of you guys may be going through a transition or a renewal. You may be like going through change a lot, and this is a metaphor for you coming out of the egg. Or on the other side, you may be someone who's been working a lot on a project for a long time, and the egg really signifies like this project is gonna like come to life very soon. And this project could literally be a book. Like, I mean, writing, author, are you kidding me? This is so specific. All of the other readings, they were like kind of vague. And that's not a bad thing, right? Because it's a general reading. So of course, like, there's a lot of people watching. All of you guys watching, like, you know, it can't be always super specific. But for your reading, oh my gosh, it's so specific. And if you're not interested in writing, honey, pick another pile, cause like, it's very clear. It's very clear. So the first thing I want to say is that you don't have to be an author of books. You know, you could be someone who's you have a blog, you write scripts. You could literally just be a public speaker, because you also have to write those things down, right? What else? You could be into journalism. It really doesn't have to just be a book. But on the other hand, a book could be literally about anything. You could be a writer, but you know, a writer for children's books versus like a fantasy writer, it's not always the same thing. You could literally be anything, because writing is it's this sort of career where you have infinite possibilities. But yeah, so let's get into the other cards. So here it says, you heal, inspire, teach, entertain with the words you write. And I feel like a lot of you guys, the things you write really come from your soul. And that's why there's these angels watching over. Like, it's like your higher self is watching over your work. You're a very sensitive person. We have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive, need to make changes accordingly in the water fairy. Feelings and emotions. You may be an empath or light worker, earth angel. That's what I said, right? And you may be very close to nature. Once again, all of the piles, they talked about nature, okay? But your work comes from the higher. Like, I don't know how to say it. It comes from something higher than you. It comes from your intuition, your heart, your soul. Your work is very unique and very powerful. So be wise with the words that you use. Because, like, for example, your words are like enchantments, spells. And if you choose to talk badly about yourself, for example, your words are so powerful, pile number 4, that all that you're saying about yourself will happen. And of course, I don't mean that, like, if you have something like obsessive thoughts or anxiety, I don't mean it in that way. So don't worry. Like, some things are completely out of our control or we need to work on it, and that's perfectly fine. I myself have anxiety, and I get it. Sometimes we get kind of obsessed with something, but what I mean is, like, don't tell yourself that you're bad. Don't tell yourself that you don't deserve the things that you desire, you know. And I feel like this card literally talks about, some of you guys may have a little bit of a self-doubt because you have a voice inside your head, like, look at him. This nasty voice inside your head ruining everything. But this is why you have sensitivity, the water fairy. Follow your feelings, your intuition. Follow this beautiful light guiding you from within, your higher self. Don't follow your past experiences, the voice in your head telling you that you're not good. Don't. It's just slowing you down. So what we're gonna do is throw that guy out, and I'm not going to see him again. Because I don't care. I don't want him to be there. So, let's get other cards. Tarot cards. Boom. Queen of Cups. Of course. Of course. Listen. People feel very close to your work. Very close. You maybe have been a little bit called to pile number 2. And if you do feel called to pile number 2, you may be coming from pile number 2. I really advise you to either watch it, or if you come from pile number 2, hey, welcome back. So you have to follow this inner flow, right? I feel like you're the sort of person that when you start working on your craft, it just flows naturally. It's like, I've heard a musician say, like, I don't play music, music plays me. And I feel like it's the same for your writing. You enter this sort of like state where the words just come out. Because it's your gift. It's your gift. Like, what do you want me to say? It's your gift. And people love it. You definitely have a beautiful, nurturing, loving energy. You're very aligned. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys. If you don't decide to self-publish, if you're not doing this by yourself, you have a lot of opportunities with a lot of big names. People will want to collaborate with you. They're going to be like, oh, it's pal number 4. Like, they're such a good writer. They're just such a good speaker. They always have the right thing to say. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think you understand how much success is waiting for you, okay? The 9 of Wands definitely gives me the vibe that it will take work. It will take work. It will definitely take work. And especially if you're someone who's very like flowy, and it may be hard to hear like it will take work. You're like, oh, darn it, like I'll have to discipline myself or whatever, but that's not what it means necessarily, okay? That's not what I necessarily mean. But I'm gonna pick more cards once again. It's very funny to me because, like, it's in pile number 2 that I picked more cards, and the other ones I was like, it's very clear. I want to see if you have other gifts. Other gifts. Okay, so some of you guys may be dancers, performers. I would not be surprised if you do theater, music, singing. Spirit is definitely telling you, like, don't overwork yourself, okay? Take your time. You don't have to put so much pressure on yourself. Things just flow to you. But of course, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a little bit disciplined, you know? You have to show up for your work, for yourself, for your dreams. But also, you have to show up for yourself and take care of yourself. That's so interesting that we have Mother Mary, because, like, I was like, ooh, definitely, like, feminine, motherly vibes in pile 2. I really feel like you're connected to pile 2. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm seeing that your work is very healing, inspiring. It's like a mother. It takes people by the hand. It guides them gently. And I'm definitely seeing that you're divinely protected and guided. So don't even worry about it. You're understood. There's more people that love and understand what you're saying, your work, than you could ever imagine. I also write, and, like, a lot of the time I'm like, oh, what I write is bad, and, like, no one will care about it, and they'll all think it's stupid, and they won't understand. But then it's not even true. It's the little head voice, the voice in my head. That's what I mean. It's that voice saying all of these things, and that's why I kicked it, because it's useless, and you should kick it out too. We don't even need to acknowledge it. It's like, you know, F that voice. It's not relevant. It's not important for you, for me, for anyone, really. So, let's pick, like, a last card. You may be an actress, too. Like, of course, I don't know all of the professions, so apply this to your own personal knowledge. I may be missing out some of the professions related to the cards we've picked and the things I'm telling you. I'm not a all-knowing. I don't know everything that is on there. You're not alone. It's really cute. You're not alone. What I'm saying, like, don't have this self-doubt. Don't think that no one cares. Get published. Put yourself out there, and you'll see people love it. People love it. If you need to do auditions, submit your work. Literally, like, just do it. Just do it. I know, you know, like, it's not always something we want to hear. But hey, it is what it is, okay? Sometimes we really need to just do it. Okay. So for your last card, ooh, it's so interesting. I saw the card health. So for some of you guys, you may be, like, in the field of self-help, mental health, and you may be writing about it and making a lot of discoveries in the field, but it's literally you're special. So what I'm sensing is that your gift is not like others. And I've been saying that for a lot of the piles here, but it's true. You guys are unique in your own way. You're all unique. We're all unique. Don't compare yourself to others, okay? Don't compare yourself to others, because it will always slow you down and make you feel bad and weird about yourself, and that's not what we want. One of your creative gifts is just the ability to be so true to yourself and be so close with your higher self. so aligned with your heart and your sensitive nature. Like, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's very much amazing. I'm gonna take the last card from the Life Purpose deck. All right. Because I want you guys to have counseling. What was I saying? And then body work. What was I saying? Okay. And counseling again. That's what they want us to know, pile number 4. That's what they want us to know. Listen. It's there you have it. That's your answer. So, wow. Before we go, I want you to know that it's all going to be okay. And you're so much more appreciated than you could ever imagine, okay? So don't be afraid. It's easier said than done, for sure, but don't give in to fear and ego and all of those things. You need to stay true to your higher self, and your higher self is saying, go, 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 we've got this, we've got this. Of course, in moderation. You can't just overwork yourself, but you know what I'm saying. So that was my beautiful reading for beautiful pile 4. Thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy. I'm very happy to do pick a card readings for you guys. And if you enjoy them, I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe, share, of course. And yeah, I appreciate your support. If you want to support me even more, or if you're interested in my work, I have other links in my bio, or even like in my description. And yeah, I can't wait to make a little community with you guys. I appreciate you so very much, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, believe in yourself. Everything will be okay, pile 4, okay? Bye bye.